incredibly epic. Oh my god, we have just witnessed greatness. Today marks the day that I have just checked out the new Netflix anime movie, The 7 Deadly Sins, Prisoners of the Sky. And, you know, I've been looking for that 7 Deadly Sins fix, and let's be honest, this is more than I could even handle, bro. This was more than I could even handle. What up, B-Geeks and dudes and dudettes? My name is TV Geek and welcome back to another video. And yes, you have seen the title of this video. Today, I checked out that movie, Prisoners of the Sky, and I have to say, I am thoroughly pleased. I really enjoyed it. Now, don't get me wrong, I know there's some flaws in this movie that we can talk about, but we'll talk about that afterwards because I know you guys want to see this reaction. Now, as you can see from the title, we're going to be checking out one of the best scenes of the movie. Now, if you're wondering, yes, I did watch the entire movie and I did record my entire reaction. Of course, this is available on Patreon, so if you want to go check it out, it is on the low tier of $5. So just click the link up here if you want to go check out my reaction to the entire movie. Speaking of Patreon, I want to firstly give a massive shout out to all of the Patreon warriors on the Patreon page. It is always much appreciated for all the support you guys give, but I want to give a special shout out to the list of legends. They're in the description below, and the new members that we have added to the list is as follows. So shout out to Hirian 12, Jaret Mundis, Robin the Hood, and Brent Wyant. You guys have just become legends and are now amongst the list of legends. Congratulations, guys. But that being said, here is my reaction to one of the best scenes in it. I have to say, this kind of summarized my feelings throughout the film and how I felt about the movie, and I know you guys are excited to see my reaction to it. So before we get into that, I want you guys to smash the like if you're hyped to see this reaction, and of course comment down below your favorite scenes, your favorite moments, what you liked, what you didn't like, because I want to know. I want to get a discussion going in the comments, and then after this reaction scene, I'll give you guys a brief review of the movie. So, without further ado, here is my reaction. Is it too late? It's too late. Oh shit, it's too late. Oh no. Oh, don't tell me now that Hawk's mom is the great Oshiro. Whoa! She's been CG'd! How strong is Hawk's mom? What the fuck? What just happened, dude? This is unbelievable, dude. That's true. Elizabeth's a celestial too, isn't she? She has celestial blood running through her veins. The legend was real. Let's do it! Oh my god, what's this? What are they doing? Oh my freaking god! This is basically all of their finishers. Incredibly epic. Oh my god, this is fucking great, dude. The 7 Deadly Sins combo! Oh my freaking god! Oh my god. Wow, man. I actually have no words, dude. I have no words. That was... Alright guys, so as you can see, I was extremely hyped in that moment of the 7 Deadly Sins, Prisoners of the Sky. This movie was great, dude. There is some flaws, you know, we'll get into that, but this movie was great. Altogether, I enjoyed it for what it was. I mean, in that scene alone, I was almost in tears from the sheer excitement. It was just so great to see the characters back again and teaming up in a fashion that we haven't seen in season 1 or 2. Like, I know they've teamed up in the past, but nothing like this. They really worked together in this, combining all their techniques together and pairing up in ways that I didn't imagine the 7 Deadly Sins could do. And this is something like of a taste of what the 7 Deadly Sins are really capable of when they work together as a unit. And that finishing move at the end, just pure and utter masterful. I enjoyed it, every second of it. Now, let's talk about the nitty gritty of this film. We're going to do a quick review on it. We're not going to go too in depth because you guys, you already know that I enjoyed it. I love 7 Deadly Sins. I'm not going to be too critical about it because it is what it is. Now, that being said, I'm still unaware whether this is canon or not, because there is scenes in the movie where Elizabeth talks about scenes that happened in the past, you know, and I'm like, okay, so it does fit with the continuity of the 7 Deadly Sins, but then again, I don't know. So the basic gist of this movie is that 7 Deadly Sins have gathered around to this place to gather some rare and luscious ingredients for the king's birthday. That's basically what this was until we were introduced to a new character, Solad. We're introduced to this new character called Solad, who looks identical to Meliodas, but then you realize is very, very different as he comes from the beings of Celestials. This other world, or other level of worlds, which is high up in the sky, of these beings that have wings. They're angel-like beings and they've been around for generations, but apparently they're in trouble because the demons were about to be revived in a matter of moments and their people had to train in order to defend their kingdom. And of course, Solad came to the world of the 7 Deadly Sins to seek help, to seek some sort of aid for his people, and then ends up bumping into the 7 Deadly Sins. But in the process, Meliodas ends up in his world while Solad is talking to the 7 Deadly Sins. So I think this is really interesting. I like how they switched them up a bit because they look so alike, but it turns out they're completely different people, even though they look identically the same, which is really weird, and I don't know why that is the case. They never even really explained why they look so alike. But anyway, that being said, the only problems I have with this movie is probably the actual enemies in this, the antagonists in this show. We got introduced to this new faction of people called the Six Knights of Black, which I thought was such a cool name, you know. I mean, it was really, really a badass name, and apparently they were kind of outcasted as demons, and they never really made the cut to become a part of the 10 Commandments, which ultimately was their goal. So they were kind of like, I want to say, the waste when it comes to the demons. So it seems as if they were just kind of brought into fruition just for the 7 deadly sins to have someone to fight. But it turns out the 7 deadly sins was way too much for these guys to handle, and they were defeated quite easily as soon as the 7 deadly sins arrived, which I had no problem with because I enjoy the hell out of it. It was just awesome seeing the 7 deadly sins team up and kicking all their asses with freaking ease. Now, of course, the leader of the 6 Knights of Black was the strongest of the lot, and I liked his character design. Don't get me wrong, all of the characters and designs in this were pretty good, but their efforts were very, very weak, and the fight was over pretty much in a flash. You know, there wasn't a whole lot there. So the pacing of this movie was quite slow because you're kind of building up to this fight and them to actually meet, and when they do, it's over in a flash. And that's happened in many movies, such as Batman vs Superman and so many other movies that I've watched in the past, and Transformers, etc., where it just builds up to something and then it's gone in the blink of an eye, you know, because you're like, oh god, you know, I've waited so long for this. But you know, for me personally, I thought it delivered. Even if it was a small scene, it was an amazing small scene, you know. I thoroughly enjoyed it, bro. I really did. So do I recommend this movie for you guys to watch? Of course. If you're a 7 Deadly Sins fan, you are 100% going to enjoy this movie. It is available on Netflix now, so go over there and watch it. Trust me, you're going to enjoy the crap out of it, as I did. But all in all, it's a great film, dudes, and I definitely recommend it for all of you to enjoy, especially if you do love the 7 Deadly Sins. If you can't wait for season 3, this is a nice thing to watch to give you a taste of what maybe is to come. I don't know, but it was great. I really did enjoy it. I think the team ups in this and the animation was just beautiful as well. But that being said, dudes, all in all, this is a great movie, and I hope you guys enjoyed my reaction to this scene. Like I said, if you want to check out the full reaction, you can. It is now available on the Patreon page. I'll leave a link here for you guys to click. But like I said, guys, leave your comments down below of what your favorite moments were about this movie. If you liked it, if you didn't, give me the reasons why you didn't or the reasons why you did. And just let me know if you're excited for season 3, whenever that's going to come out. Let's just hope it's soon anyway, because honestly, I want season 3 even more from watching this movie. Anyway, thank you so much for watching this video, guys. Leave a like if you enjoyed, subscribe if you're new, and as always, stay geeky, stay cool, be awesome, and be happy, and I'll see you dudes in my next 7 Deadly Sins video. See you later, dudes.